Hey, what's up guys? It's GameWithJoe here, and I'm back here with like a new type of video. It's not really like a new type of video on YouTube or anything, but it's something that I want to do as a person. Like, I'm not like gonna make the world better or anything. I mean, it's to help me, in a sense. Like, I'm not playing any sympathy cards. I'm not trying to put anything on the table to make people feel sorry for me. I'm not lying or anything like that. Like, my whole story and so forth is to just get off my chest. I'm the type of person that doesn't really hold like close friendships in person. I always tend to feel like somebody's going to betray me. I have like 2 friends that I'm pretty close with, and even still I don't see them all the time. I see them like once a month. But I still consider them as like my best friends. I have like really bad, I don't want to say I've got really bad trust issues, but like I get a little bit nervous when I'm trying to keep something quiet with people. So basically this whole series is me getting things off my chest, and there's going to be loads of different things, and I'm going to try and make it on a weekly basis. I know that I haven't uploaded in like, I think it's nearly a month now, but time flies fucking by. And I'm also very busy in life. I don't know whether I explained this to you guys like in a previous video, but I'm a student and I also work. So I study 3 days a week and I work like, well, it should be 4 days a week now. But it's 5 at the moment. So, I guess you guys can probably tell I'm quite busy with life. So I struggle to fit in any time, and the time that I do have, I just want to chill out and play, well, I say play games, but I normally just sit there and chill out, maxing and relaxing. I don't know. But like, this video is a talk about like Alzheimer's. Now, you may be wondering, like, why the fuck are you talking about Alzheimer's? I mean, yes, I may repeat myself in videos all the time, but it doesn't mean I have Alzheimer's. However, this is a topic about somebody in my family of me. My granddad, to be exact. So, my granddad is now aged 92. He's getting on 93. I mean, like, that's an impressive feat. Like, to say that my granddad's, like, 92. I mean, like, somebody's out there is gonna be like, yeah, my granddad's like 105, go fuck yourself. But it's not really a card like that. I still think like 92 is an impressive age to live to. But basically, as of about, I think it's been like a year and a half, my granddad started developing Alzheimer's. I mean, like, it seemed like dementia at first. I mean, dementia and Alzheimer's are kind of similar in a way. They both affect, like, short-term memory. But Alzheimer's is, like, a bit of a more stronger thing than dementia. They're very similar, though. And what the fuck? I've got some music playing. I don't want that. But it's quite difficult to explain. I mean, the best way to put it is, if you guys have ever seen that terrible movie with Adam Sandler, well, actually, it's like a bit of a guilty pleasure is Adam Sandler for me. Like, I for some reason like Adam Sandler, as some people absolutely despise him. But I mean, like, his acting is more for like more for children, and he doesn't really do any grown-up stuff, so like, I'm not gonna downgrade him for his acting just because he aims at like a child audiences, well, younger audiences, compared to me. But like, I grew up with films like Little Nicky, Big Daddy, and so forth like that. So to me, like, I do enjoy quite a lot of his films. But yeah, 50 First Dates, there's a scene where, I mean, she gets amnesia. She becomes an amnesiac, and she goes to one of those places, and every day she seems to end up resetting, and she forgets everything, which is basically dementia / Alzheimer's. And there is one person called 5 Seconds Tom, that's the nickname. Basically every 5 seconds he forgets, and he's like, hi, how are you, hi, how are you, hi, how are you, and then he asks a question, and then he forgets what's just happened. Now, my granddad's not in a case that's that bad, but like, he basically every 15 minutes, he starts repeating himself, and he'll say the same sort of thing. And it is sort of very similar to that kind of effect. And sometimes it can be sooner, it's not just in 15-minute phases, it's not like his 15-minute Donald, that's my granddad's name, Donald. I nearly was named Donald, thank fuck for that, you know. I don't want to be associated with anything to do with Donald Trump, but okay. So, yeah, like every 15 minutes he tends to repeat himself, and I mean, another way that having Alzheimer's affects you is you forget a lot. Like, my granddad's basically forgotten me as a person for like the past 12 years. So the last time he thinks he's seen me was when I was like 11, 12. And he'll constantly bring it up. I mean, it's quite hard to understand and deal with it. However, I think when I was there, I kind of pulled it off okay. I'm sorry, but it's a bit difficult. Like, it's upsetting for me as a person, like knowing that somebody in your family, somebody that you used to be very close with, has eventually forgotten everything. And I know I've been a shut-in for quite a lot of my life since I did YouTube in the past. But even still, to forget things from like 5 years ago, I think it's a bit, that's crazy. Now, I understand that 92 years, eventually the human brain will deteriorate, and same with organs. It's just part of life. You eventually can't support everything, and you can't stay pristine condition. And I think that's basically how dementia and Alzheimer's start. I do a little bit of psychiatry and psychology, so, well, yeah, psychology. So I've done studies on the human brain, but I'm not fully there yet. Like, I wouldn't know too much. But it's absolutely crazy how this kind of stuff works. It makes me fear being like old. Like, if I hit like his age and I started forgetting my family, that'd be such a that would be like one of the worst experiences ever. I mean, like, to forget your family. And there's videos that I've seen like on Facebook, and people have like forgotten everything, like their entire person as a whole. They've forgotten their own son, like a mum has. And I think it's absolutely crazy how this kind of stuff happens. Like, it's taken me about, when I went to see him was 6 days ago, and it's taken me about 6 days for everything to sink in and understand. That's probably why I made this video, to be honest. I mean, I've gone through quite a lot of things, and that's why I want to make this into a series, because a lot of things has happened. But I think it's absolutely crazy how this kind of stuff occurs. I mean, I've gone through a lot of stuff over the past few years since my Draw My Life video. And I didn't talk about too much of the major stuff that's gone on in my life throughout that video as well. For those that have stuck around for all that time, I really, really respect you. And from the bottom of my heart, I literally love you for that. But I mean, I know I don't upload often, and there's gonna be a day where I completely call it quits on YouTube, because I'll eventually mature up. But at the moment, I'm quite happy leaving life as it is. And I just want to upload when I feel like uploading, but I'm going to try and make a bit more of an effort. I like to get things off my chest. Like, for now, I wanted to talk about how I feel about Alzheimer's. I know I haven't done an amazing job, but I don't want to make this video too long. I mean, like, I'm looking at my recording playlist and it's soon to end, so... yeah, basically, that's the case. And I think in a week time, I'm probably gonna... maybe even sooner, I'll probably talk about another topic, because my life's been a bit chaotic over the past few years, and there's a lot of things I need to get off my chest and talk about, because I suffer from quite bad depression, and this is one way for me to cure it. From the past, I know this. So anyway, guys, this has been Game with Joe, and I'll catch you next time.